Hey guys, been a while. Do y'all notice anything new about me? Yup, I updated my little character. I honestly cannot believe I originally let them be my character for commentary. Even after tons of people telling me her forehead was taking half the screen, I still couldn't see it. But anyways, you might be wondering, Cindy, I thought you weren't going to post much anymore because of difficulties. Something happened to my older Chromebook, so I got a new one. This one is faster, thus I am able to make videos again. But I feel like we're getting off track of the main topic of the video, so let's get to it. There are many things that piss me off, but the first thing on my list is losing things. I could literally put something down, look away for 2 seconds, and suddenly it's gone. I forgot where I put it. It's even worse when it's urgent, and I need to leave, but I just cannot find this thing for the life of me. Sometimes it's less of the fact that I lost something, but more of the fact that I was able to lose this thing in such a ridiculously short amount of time. Which, now thinking about it, really reflects how organized I am. I do really get upset when I lose my things, especially when I find it in the most obvious spot. It's just a really big waste of time, and I just want to get started on whatever I'm doing. This is kind of a touchy subject to me. I think this because I feel like there's no way of correcting someone grammatical-wise without sounding like a passive-aggressive jackass. And I totally get that that is not some of these people's intention at all, and that some do this genuinely just to be helpful, and I totally get that. And I honestly do think reading, writing, and just proper grammar in general is extremely important in some cases. It's just that some y'all are so goddamn annoying when it comes to this. Or some of y'all just cannot read the room. Like some of y'all will say shit like, "Oh, English isn't my first language, and even I know that." Dumbass, you're not getting a cookie for being an egotistical bitch. No one is gonna suck your dick, because you know the difference between your and your. An example of these grammar polices failing to read the room is when I'm watching a video on TikTok, and people are blowing up someone's comment section because they noticed a spelling error. The crazy fact is 90% of the time, I don't even notice it myself until I see half the people in the comment section spamming it, which really reflects how obsessed people are when it comes to the biggest non-issues ever. People like this have become so desensitized to the phrase, "there's a time and a place," to the point where I've seen these grammar goblins under a post where the poster was talking about their deceased dog. I'm just gonna let you sit there in silence so you can process what I just said. I don't think some of y'all realize how disrespectful that is. To see that a person has opened up about such a deep and vulnerable moment in their life, and for you to just straight up ignore it to instead point such an insignificant spelling error in their video, really shows all of y'all's ignorance and immaturity on the internet. What I consider a trend hopper is someone who constantly moves on to the next thing people find cool, while also putting down the previous trend in order to seem niche and different. It would totally be okay to not have to follow every trend on social media, I'm not saying that. But my God, people will switch up on something quicker than you can blink. Now all of a sudden it's overrated. Like, I feel like the word overrated has been confused with something just simply gaining popularity with these types of people. But I'm not going to pretend that some trends aren't indeed annoying, and that differing opinions do exist. Not everyone is going to find everything funny, and that's perfectly fine. But holy smokes, it genuinely feels like y'all are doing Olympic backflips. So you can get your daily, "Hey everyone, I'm different from all of y'all" bragging points, while actively putting down and making people feel bad for liking, enjoying, or just laughing at this specific trend. And it's so obvious because these nincompoops see a video literally revolving around this specific thing. But of course their first thought is to express their dislike for the topic instead of scrolling. Motherfuckers will deadass hype up a trend for not even a month, let alone 3 weeks. Suddenly everyone goes, this thing in the big 2025? Motherfucker, this was made in 2025, the fuck you mean? Y'all are making it seem like it was some big thing back when Vine was still alive, as if you weren't just gassing it up a minute ago. I honestly wish that some of these people would realize disliking something because one person on TikTok called it overrated doesn't make you obscene different, nor niche from everyone, but just makes you hella annoying. Once again, different thoughts and opinions exists, but it gets to a point where it just becomes insufferable. Y'all are reaching so hard just so you can claim your "I'm not like you normies" badge. And no, a song isn't TikTok music because it's gaining popularity on the app. I fear that's just where artists like to promote their music. If it's seen by countless people, why is that a bad thing? That just means their promotion is working. You should be allowed to like something regardless if it's popular. You don't always have to find some obscene thing to like. There are definitely going to be some people telling me I'm a teacher's pet or that, Senny, it's not that deep. But I can guarantee that small percentage of people are only saying that because this topic in particular applies to them. Some of y'all fail to realize that it's tiring hearing you bark the same copy and paste joke in the middle of class. No one wants to hear you scream across the class in order to talk to your friends at the very peak of the morning. Not only for the teachers, but other students as well. It really shows y'all lack of respect for others. I mean, it should be common sense to treat everyone with respect. But for some reason, some students exclude the teachers when it comes to it. Like, to be honest, I could never be a teacher because what do you mean I woke up, made working material the day before, got up in front of the class to teach your dumbass, and your equally as stupid friends just for one you little shits to scream some meme for the 5,000th time? I fear actually not yelling across the classroom for everyone to hear is basic common etiquette for classrooms that you nuisances clearly lack. It's always the boys in the back causing the most headaches, I swear. If you think this applies to you, then please genuinely focus on working on that along with your friends. Because oh my God, if I hear some motherfucker spouting a bunch of brain-rotted bullshit in my ear one more time, I'm going to bash my head in the wall. I feel like that's enough ranting today. I'm low-key pondering what my next video is, so if anyone has ideas, please list them down. Also, before I end the video, I just want to add a quick disclaimer that I should have definitely added at the start. If you feel like any of these apply to you, I don't actually hate you, nor do I think you're a bad person. People have done way worse than this, so don't feel horrible about yourself. Although I may have used the word stupid or annoying, while true it is annoying, and I'm not going to back down on what I say, still you aren't a horrible person, and that these things might just be something you can work on. Even I have irritating attributes that I need to improve on as well. If you disagree with some of the things I said, that's fine as well, but if you're going to comment about it, please be respectful. That's enough yapping for me. Merry Christmas if I manage to post this around that time. Bye-bye.